Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name's Jimmy Brooks. Thanks for stopping into the channel. So today we have a 2006 Yamaha FZ6. This was Yamaha's middleweight naked before they had a middleweight naked. This one is especially naked since there's no fairings or windshield on it right now. It's this one's very, very naked, looking kind of like a XSR or something of sorts. So this is the R6 motor, inline 4, just detuned to make 98 horsepower, weighs 460 pounds. So, man, we've made progress with the nakeds just little by little. I mean, this weighs more than a modern MT10, but we'll see how it goes. It slots in a weird spot, you know, because it makes 100 horsepower, kind of like a Aprilia Tuono, or I think most comparable would be like the Honda CB600R. I think that's what that thing's called, the inline 4 making 90 something horsepower. This would be like you know, if you can't afford that, boom, we have this at home. So perfect. Love these beautiful eBay special mods we got here, always looking lovely with the little mirrors. Alrighty, well, without further ado, let's hop aboard and see how she do. Oh man, I forgot. This thing's got the loud exhaust. I forgot this is the ear-piercing bike he has. What do we got going on here? Okay. We got a SC project with minimal going on. This is gonna sound ridiculous. Wow, it's interesting hearing no intake noise at all, but hearing the exhaust. Alright, grabs in a decent spot. Right, man, it feels a lot like my 900 so far. This seat is gangster, dude. I'm loving this seat. Wow, this feels a lot like my 900. Like, the position you're in is identical. A lot of people have been telling me to get an exhaust on the XSR 900, but it's not that quiet from the cockpit, I swear, guys. Brandon will vouch for me. Like, this super duper loud SC Project exhaust is not like twice as loud as my bike. It is from the outside for damn sure, but from a user experience, it's a big trade-off, dude, alerting every cop in the nearby zip codes. Nice. Feeling good so far. So far, this bike ride's really good. I like it. Wow, that's so interesting. This it makes power so gentle. It's such a gentle boy. Like, I mean, it doesn't feel a whole lot faster than an MT-07, if I'm being honest, but it's making a lot of racket. Let's see, here we go. Never mind. There he goes. No, this thing has a good top end rush. It really does. Alright, I take it back. I take it back. This thing's top end is pretty sweet. Wow, dude, this bike handles really good. Wow, this feels so much like my XSR 900 if you threw a 600cc four-cylinder inside of it. It's so crazy. That's a good compliment, dude. This thing feels really good. This suspension is miles better than an MT-07. I've never ridden an old FZ6 or anything, but this feels proper. I wonder how much this bike was back in the day. I think this bike handles really good. And so far, for the street, like, I don't know. I'm kind of like feeling like this might be the safer bike than that FZ1 over there. That FZ1, we were cooking it into some corners. Don't do it, Brandon. Don't do it. There we go. This is so retuned from the R6. This feels nothing like an R6. They retuned it to have all this meaty torque in the mid-range, and it's really lovely. Wow, this is such a nice bike to ride. I don't know about this loud exhaust or the the rattly cage cluster we got going on, but hey, for 22,000 miles, that's pretty good. This four-cylinder, I mean, you could tell me that this engine just rolled off the factory, I'd believe you. I mean, this thing is butter smooth. What a lovely machine. This thing's so nice to ride. So velvety smooth. Okay, let's see what some power band feels like. Yeah, it kind of feels like a streetable R6, if I'm being honest. It might be lacking slight top end rush that our R6 has, but it has way more in the mid-range. Like, you don't need to, you can just ride in any gear you want. That's really cool. It doesn't have like quite the aggressive pull of an MT-07 in the mid-range, but it has enough. Like, look, we're accelerating. We move. God, I can't tell what I like better, this bike or Brandon's bike. Well, wait, what am I talking about? They're both Brandon's bikes. His FZ1 there. Yeah, I can't tell. Because the FZ1, I mean, there's no getting around 140 horsepower. I mean, it feels pretty cool, dude. You feel like a big old fast boy doing a pull on that thing. Brakes are really good, too. I think the brakes are good. Balance is great. I mean, I'm just, same with him, we're just, we're no foot down kind of guys. Jeez. This is definitely the opposite of a slipper clutch. You got to be kind of smooth with your inputs, just like a CP2 kind of bike. I've gotten rusty. See, it's the slipper clutch just makes anyone a god, let alone an up and down quick shifter. Fast, dude. aftermarket seat is butter. Magical. It might be the comfiest seat my cheeks have ever. Sorry, I didn't finish that line. I was wondering what he was going to do. Yeah, this seat might be the comfiest seat my ass has ever laid its cheeks on. Okay, there we go. Damn, dude, he's fast. These brakes are really good. You really got to be at the top end if you want like a big rush out of corners. It has almost like a dead spot from 7 to 8, but then it really pulls. So let's see what happens if I keep it higher. Well, for one, I could probably engine brake better than I just did. Felt some back end slidage there. So plushy. I think the weight of this bike feels totally fine. It doesn't feel heavy to me at all. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I know it says 460. I don't know, maybe, I don't know what he took off or what the previous owner took off here. Maybe it like, oh, it probably got some weight off of the top end of this thing, which is kind of where you want it to come off. Another pull. Alright, that's first for sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this thing's pretty fast to 80, which is, I mean, what else do you want? For like an old school naked, like this thing's pretty fast to 80 miles an hour. We can just hang out in second on this bike. Feels good. Feels good. Yeah, definitely worlds apart. Like as far as like second gear on this bike and his, or like my XSR 900. Honestly, it delivers power in a different way because second gear on off the seat. There's really really something to hold in the gears out on this thing, though. That's where you get it, really. This thing in third and fourth feels way faster than an MT-07. And I gotta say, it doesn't feel all that different from my bike. I know it's because, like, I'm not used to it, so it just feels aggressive to me. It has that novelty to it, but it feels, I mean, feels semi-fast. What if we could do a no-lift shift? Really good on this gearbox, actually. Yeah, man, this is still a lot of bike. Yeah, dude, this thing is light. That's the biggest takeaway between these two FZs. FZ1 feels a lot heavier. It's a big guy. This feels like a modern Naked to me, for sure. I love how smooth this engine is. This is great. Well, I fucked that up. There we go. That's how you do it. Damn, dude, these roads are messed up. We need some dual sports, dude. What is this? What are we even going over? Get some air off these, dude. What the hell is this? We trying to get air on our Nakeds? I'm like so shocked at how much torque this has. Like, it feels like it pulls in the mid-range like his FZ1, not even joking. It's only the top end where I notice the FZ1 is like way faster. This thing is no slouch. You know, if I'm being dead honest, I still think this is too fast for someone's first bike. These four cylinders, man, I mean, I hate to say it, but they're kind of dangerous. They have so much horsepower up top, and you just get carried away. It sounds so good. You're going so fast, and I think this man has led us to a dirt road. Oh no, I think we're good. Oh, dude, the lock on this, amazing, amazing. Cool. Oh man.
Interesting, wasn't it?
Dude, I I think I talked too much on this video. I just had so many thoughts on this bike. Like this I have an exact like pinpoint of like, this is great. This is good for this and this. It's a little heavy, but it's great. This I'm like, who is this for? I'm like, it's so good. Like it feels like my XSR 900. Like, so it feels like the handling of like a $10,000 bike, like solid. If it does noticeably feel lighter than that, feels more like a modern Naked. And at first I'm just like, oh, this is the GOAT first bike for sure. And then when we started pushing it through some of those corners, start ripping it in the high gears, and I look down, I'm going over 100 into a corner. I'm like, I retract this statement, dude. This is not a good first bike. Because I came in and I had to brake so hard that the rear slid just for a second, and I'm like, no, dude, this is it's deceivingly fast.
It is. It's almost like if a beginner were to hop on this, like they just have to stay below like 7,000 or something.
Yeah, below. So like the mid range is so beautiful. It doesn't come on all aggressive. Like an MT-07 mid range is more aggressive. Yeah. This is like velvety smooth. But you start holding out gears, and you're gonna be going too fast.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's a pretty quick bike. I mean, you just have to rev it out in order to get all that power.
Yeah, it has some weird zones to it. Like yours is like, all the same until 7, and then like just fast as hell. Yeah. This is like, wow, it pulls good from 5 to 7, and it seems like it has like almost like a dead zone in 7 to 8, and then 10 to 12 is where it's like, bah!
It screams. It's weird.
Yeah, if you're a beginner who has the balls to bring it from 10 to 12. I think this is too fast of a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like Anthony Street Rossi, he would.
Yeah.
But then again, this is way slower than that bike.
Oh, yeah,
that thing, that's a freaking asinine first bike, dude. 130 something horsepower. So fast. Though on the highway, they look like flies to me because they'll look back at me and then zoom, they're just gone.
Oh my goodness.
Like I'm cruising 80, 85 with them, and then they just zip away. Those dudes go fast.
Yeah, surprisingly quick.
Yeah. But
for 600 and all that's crazy.
Yeah, this is so good. I love this thing.
Right?
This is solid. I think this would be a solid alternative if you found a deal on it instead of like an FZ6. Like if your budget's like $4,000 to $6,000, and you're like, fuck, there is no FZ6s for sale, and someone has like a screaming deal on one of these, I don't think you'll be disappointed.
I know, right?
It doesn't have that FZ6 torque, but you're gonna have. I feel like this has as much fun because I'm comparing it to my bike, and shit, this is great.
I know, right?
I think it's fun.
It's just a less torquey version of your bike, pretty much.
Yeah, it feels a lot like it has the smoothness, it has the top end pull. It's just slightly dialed down. Dude, those safeties on modern bikes, I think I do use them. They're always on, so I don't know. I was having this conversation with them over burritos yesterday. I'm like, I'll never know if like I ever get in situations where they kick on because I wouldn't know it, if they're just on. And I didn't have those on on the MT-07, but that's a slower bike. So now I know. Yeah, they probably kick on sometimes for me. And make it a safer journey for me, because this I felt it go like twice on the under braking. I'm like, oh shit.
No, yeah, like that. What is it? The one where we're coming down, then it goes into like the right sweeping right turn after like that wash area.
I think that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt my front tire actually slip for a moment, and then it regained traction.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Dude, we almost got air off of whatever the hell that was.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen anything like that. Like. I'm wondering, what are those for?
I don't know.
Water?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, probably just the water runs down, and then that just gives an area for it to run off so it doesn't flood the houses, maybe?
Damn, I think you ran into a bug thing. You got a lot of bugs on yours.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
Shit. Well, I guess just head back at this point. Yeah. That was sick.
Do you want to do a comparison going back onto this, or do you just want to stay on that?
I'll stay on this. I'll stay on this. I think I need to shut up on the way back and have a POV ride.
No, I get that. No, yeah, I go back through and watch my footage at times, and then it's just like, yeah, I'm talking too much, or I'm not talking enough.
That's funny. So you're mic'd too then, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because none of the other guys run mics. None of them. Even the guy with the good footage. No mics.
Oh, yeah.
And like, that's fine for Instagram stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like YouTube is. Well, no, I do know YouTubers who do that too. Just straight up POV rides and that's it.
No, yeah, if they're going crazy or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's like an ambient type video, like, okay, I'm going for a cruise, and then they're just like cruising on a bike or something.
Yeah,
like
those are solid too.
that. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
This is not as loud as I thought it was going to be, actually. It's loud,
Yeah.
but you know what? I think I just didn't have earplugs in when I had the Grom.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Because
That thing back, like, I think I didn't have the earplugs in or shoved in far enough, so it wasn't really deadening out most of the sound.
Got it. That happens to me sometimes.
Like 75 miles an hour or something like that. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, but I mean, I wonder how that one does in comparison to the MT09, like on the freeway, because since it's a 4-cylinder that has like that scream at the very top, it revs out a little bit higher. I wonder if it would potentially have a higher top speed than the MT09 is just slower overall to get in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, it's got the smoothness.
Yeah.
So.
I think I got that one up to an indicated 120 at one point.
Oh, really?
I get it.
Oh, wow.
Pops that up.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets to 90 really fast.
Yeah, it does.
I like how the position identical to my bike. Yeah, that's like slightly more upright.
Yeah, it's slightly different.
Yeah, this is weird.
overall.
Like when I started riding this, I'm like, dude, I legit just feel like I'm on my bike.
Yeah, pretty much.
Feels a lot like it.
That's honestly what I was thinking when I hopped on that thing. It's just different motor, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm like, this feels like my bike if you took all the technology away and threw. Oh no, it feels like the old XSR 900 if you were to just throw a 600cc 4-cylinder in it instead.
Yeah, so I wonder, yeah, if they, well, oh no, but they did make that bike. It was the FZ8 at the time.
Oh, that's right. What was that? Was that a 4-cylinder?
Bike that was in between the FZ6 and the FZ1. It was kind of like I think it was just I don't even think it was a triple. I think it was just like an 800cc 4-cylinder or something like that.
That would be an interesting bike to ride.
And then they replaced that bike with the MT09.
Got it.
Yeah, they just used to make a bunch of 4-cylinder bikes back in the day, I think.
That's weird. Because, like to me, there's not really a necessary middle jump from this to that.
Oh, yeah.
This feels pretty close.
I know, right? Yeah,
But
it's just, you have a little bit more on tap, like when you're getting on the throttle.
yeah.
It's a little bit more dead on that one, a little more dead.
And then like what was it? Now the lineup makes sense to me. It's like MT-07 is like a beginner could hop on that, and it's like that's a really fast first bike, but you might be okay.
Yeah.
And then my bike and the new MT-09s, it's like, dude, this is as much reasonable power as one would want.
Yeah.
And then MT-10 is like you're just gonna wheelie everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And if you like that, if you like being a goon, you can handle that much torque. Like here you go, crazy bike for you.
Exactly, just boom.
Yeah.
Which I don't even see the point too much. I feel like at that point it's either just get like an MT-09 or just buy the R1 at that point. But then again, the R1 is probably a lot more expensive than the.
It's more expensive. It's $6,000 more,
Yeah.
and then also the riding position
Oh yeah, the riding position.
and the torque. It's still like my bike. My torque comes on way more shovey than than an R1 even in like the 5 to 8 range.
Yeah.
You really got to be up top. I see the way those guys ride on the freeway, and they're sitting at like 11. And like if they're riding aggressive, this is the same way. I'm like, dude, I'm riding in too low of a gear in this thing. If I want real pull out of the corners, I'm like third max on the canyon roads.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So anyway, I'll follow you back. It's getting dark, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, you want to keep it revved out.
Yeah. Seriously. Still rolling.
It's like I'm riding with Mike.
Yeah, very similar.
Except I think that one sounds a little bit better. His is more raspy.
I like this. It's good. It's good. Actually, I was gonna ask if you did want to go up that like 2 minutes and back just for comparison.
Sure.
Because I'm like, that's a good spot right there.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Oh my goodness, this bike's so much faster. Holy crap, dude. That bike feels a lot more sporty, but geez, this motor. Cools, bro. I like the throttle feel on this better, for sure. This thing's so instantaneous. Yeah, I ride this thing a lot more like I ride my XSR. Not in the power band. You don't need it, dude. This is so fast. This bike's such a beast.